Hi, today the نموذج استرشادي number 4. Let's go to 46 question divided into 3 parts. The first part about choices question with 1 mark, and the second with 2 marks, and the last part about the essay questions. The essay questions may be 1 part or 2 parts. Each one has marks. The essay question with 2 marks, 45 and 46 in the number of the question. Let's go. Choose the correct answer from 1 to 32 with 1 mark only. Let's go to question number 1. Question number 1 speak about what is the similarity between the pulling movement in bee and the pulling in corns. One of them above the ground and the other under the ground. Let's go to see what are the choices. The first one, A, providing protection and support for the plant. That's the first choice. The second one is direction of movement of plant stem in both. Direction of movement is not the choices. Number C, formation of similar support tissue. And D, the mechanism by which the pulling process takes place. So the answer must be number A, providing protection and support for the plant. Both are providing protection and support for the plant. One of them above the ground and the other under the ground. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, there is a graph. We must study the graph well before we go to answer or before we go to read the question. The graph is speak about the lactic acid concentration and the time. We see here the lactic acid concentration increase and then become stable by the time pass. Let's go to read the question. Question number 2, the graph shows the concentration of lactic acid in the gastrocnemius muscles. What can be concluded from the graph? Where are the gastrocnemius muscles? They are inside the digestive canals. That's the muscles inside the digestive canal. So lactic acid increase in the muscles of the digestive canals by passing time. Let's read the choice and go to choose one of them. The person suffer from the painful muscle spasm. Painful muscle spasm means that contract in the muscles suddenly. The amount of ATP is sufficient to separate the transverse lengths, not go to ATP. The amount of oxygen is not sufficient for anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration, here is the point. So let's read the last one. Did the muscles stop contracting and relaxing? No, the muscles will go to contract here to make the muscle spasm. There are 2 types of respiration. One of them aerobic respiration and the other anaerobic respiration. The aerobic respiration need oxygen to complete, and the anaerobic respiration contains more oxygen to go. So the answer must be C. The amount of oxygen is not sufficient for aerobic respiration. That means the increase of the concentration of lactic acid. So the answer must be number C. Let's go to question number 3. Question number 3, what is the main factors whose absence affect in the occurrence of muscles contraction? Which of them are absence which affect the contraction? Number A, the arrival of nerve impulse from the brain and the spinal cord. It will affect, yes, it will affect. Number B, the return of the muscles fiber membrane to the state of polarization. It's not when absent is effect in the contraction. Number C, the excite of potassium ions out of the muscle fiber. The potassium ions affect and in contraction. Let's go. The disappearance of the potential difference on the both sides of the muscle fiber membrane. The answer must be number A. A, the arrival of nerve impulse from the brain and the spinal cord will be the answer. Will it absence the muscle's contraction? It will be affect. Let's go to question number 4. Question number 4, vertebra number 15 is connected to the vertebra number 16 through. There is the question about how the vertebrae are connected to each other. The vertebra must connected by 4 joints. 2 of them is and 2 of them is. Let's read the question first. The choices: number A, cartilaginous joints and 2 upper articulate process. Is this enough? No, it's not enough. Cartilaginous joints and 2 lower articulate process, it's not enough also. 2 upper articulating process and 2 lower articulating process. Let's go to read the last one. Cartilaginous joints and 2 upper and 2 lower articulating process. The answer is number D. D, cartilaginous joints and 2 upper and 2 lower articulating process is need to connecting between the vertebra number 16 and the vertebra number 15. Let's go to the question number 5. 5 is speak about the scientists. We are grateful for the scientists for making many searching and many experiments in the biology. Let's read the question and then answer. Scientists were able to know many functions of the hormone and the glands by how we know about the hormones and the glands, how the scientists know about them. Let's read the choices. Number A, studying the anatomy of the endocrine glands. It's very important. Yes, that's very important, but not all the answer. Number B, studying the location of the gland in the body. Yes, they are studying the location of the body, the glands in the body. Studying the effect of glands extract on the body. It must be the answer because it will affect to the hormones and the glands and the secretion and the function. So we'll read the last choice. Studying the size of endocrine glands is not affected, but it's affected in many diseases in the hormones and the glands. So the answer must be the studying the effect of gland extract on the body that make the scientist give a decision for how the gland and the hormone work. So the answer must be number C. Let's go to the question number 6. Question number 6 speak about the exocrine gland and endocrine gland. Yes, they are very important part. Hormones again. Hormones here. Which hormone activate an endocrine gland, exocrine gland? Exocrine glands. I will discuss how we compare between exocrine and endocrine gland later. Secret, its secretion outside the body. Let's go to exocrine gland and endocrine gland. They are different type of glands. Exocrine gland means it's a duct gland which secrete their secretion in a cavity and contains a duct and opening. But endocrine gland, they are work silently or without duct, and the secretion is directly in the bloodstream. So this hormone means endocrine gland secret to activate an exocrine gland to make the secretion outside the body. Let's go to read these choices. Number 1, gastrin. It is a hormone that affects to secrete its hormone inside the body. Secretin, that's either inside the body. Prolactin, it is activate the mammary gland to secrete the milk outside the body. Number D, cholecystokinin, its effect in the gallbladder inside the body. So the answer must be C. Prolactin hormone is affect the mammary gland to secrete its production outside the body as a milk. So the answer must be C. Prolactin. Let's go to question number 7. Question number 7. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH hormone, cause symptoms similar to diabetes in case of its deficiency, except all of them are similar between insulin and the ADH, except one. Number A, increase urine volume. Yes, they are increased urine volume in each insulin and ADH. Increase sugar level in urine. Let's speak about it later. C, decrease osmotic pressure of the urine. Yes, they are do. Increase thirsty sensation because of increased urination. That means increase the thirst sensation. Need more water. So the answer must be increase the sugar level in urine. ADH doesn't make this, but insulin do. So the answer must be number B, increased sugar level in urine. That's the answer. Comparison between ADH hormone and insulin hormone. Insulin hormone as it affects to make the diabetes. So let's go to question number 8. If the sporangium of bread mold is a fungi, contains 100 spore mother cells, how many spores does the sporangium produce? The sporangium here is divided mitotically. The division mitotically is produced 2 cells from one parent cell. So we have here 100 spore mother cells. So each of them produce 2 cells. So 100 times 2, it makes the answer 200. So the answer of the question must be 200 because they are divided mitotically. Let's go to question number 9. Question number 9 speak about the production of spore again. But the spore here is not for the bread mold. The spore here is at Plasmodium malaria. Plasmodium malaria has 2 hosts. The first one is the human being and the other one is mosquito. So let's go to read the question. Where does spore production occur in the life cycle of Plasmodium malaria? He asks here about the place of formation of spores, where the spore production occur. Number A, in salivary gland of mosquito. B, inside the human red blood cells. C, in the stomach wall. D, inside the human liver cells, where the spores are found. The spores are found in, this is the life cycle of Plasmodium malaria. Where the spores are found, they are found inside the stomach wall of mosquito. The stomach wall of mosquito here. In the stomach wall of mosquito, they will produce the spores. Okay, let's go to question number 10. Question number 10 here is discuss the characteristics of endospermic seeds. Characteristics of endospermic seeds means, let's read the question first. Which of the following is a characteristics of the endospermic seeds? Number A, all are monocotyledon? No, there are two types. B, all are dicotyledon? No, they are two types. C, are monocotyledons and or dicotyledon? Yes, they are. But we must read the last one. All are grains, not all of them are all grains. So the answer must be are monocotyledon and dicotyledon. They are endospermic seed. Endospermic seed has two types. Monocotyledon has one cotyledon only. Dicotyledon has two cotyledon. That's the answer. The answer is number C. C. Endospermic contains the two types, monocotyledon and dicotyledon. Let's go to question number 11. Question number 11 is speak about reproduction. Reproduction here speak about the second meiotic division of secondary oocyte occur. Secondary meiotic division, the fertilized egg, when they occur. The fertilized egg in the human being or in the other mammals. I considered about the human being. Let's read the choices and see what are the answers. A, immediately after fertilization? No, it's not done after fertilization. It must be after it exists from the ovary. Why I go to number D? Let's go and see. After it exists from the ovary? No, it's not done after it exists from the ovary. C, after the formation of the polar body? No, the polar body done after this. B, immediately during fertilization? Yes, that's the answer. The answer is secondary oocyte occur at immediately during fertilization. It will not found or it will not happen before fertilization. It done during fertilization. That's the answer. The answer is number B. Immediately during fertilization, the secondary oocyte occur. Division of secondary oocyte occur. Let's go to question number 12. Question number 12 has a figure. So we decide to read the figure first. No, we'll read the question first and then the figure, and I will tell you why. Study the opposite figure and conclude. How many times does mitosis occur in the process? 2. The process 2 is not clear, so we will see. The process 2. Yes, giant figure. Let's go to process 2 is start here from X and end by the cleavage. I see here is a mitotic division. A mitotic division occur in one cell to produce two cells. So the first one, mitotic division, X produce two cells. That contains the same number of chromosomes, mitotic division. At the first one of mitotic division, the two cells produce 4 cells. That's 2. The 4 cells produce 8 cells. So 3 mitotic division done here. So the answer must be once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times. The answer will be 3 times. 3 times. Here, from 1 to produce 2 cells. From 2 to produce 4 cells. From 4 to produce 8 cells. There are 3 times of mitotic division. So the answer, it will be C, 3 times. Let's go to 13. Some question needs to read more than one time. I read it once and two and three. Especially the long question like this. Let's go to read the question. When is progesterone at the highest level and why? There are two parts of the question. The first one, when progesterone is highest, when, that's mean I need a day or a period. And the other part is why the progesterone is high. Let's read these choices, then see the figure and then return to the choices to read it again. Number A, between ovulation and menstruation. Why? To maintain the uterine lining. I think the choice is nearly right. B, between egg maturation and ovulation, to rebuild the uterine lining. No, not for rebuilding. C, between ovulation and menstruation. And Y, to stimulate egg maturation. D, between menstruation and egg maturation, to stimulate egg maturation. Let's see the graph. Where is the progesterone found? The progesterone is the black one. Progesterone. Progesterone is a black one. When it is very high. It's very high at ovulation and menstruation. Between them. Between ovulation and menstruation. Why? To maintaining the uterine lining. The answer is number A. A, between ovulation and menstruation, to maintaining the uterine lining. Let's go to question number 14. Question number 14 speak about the result of absent in QT. Then read the choices, then answer. Let's go. All the following are considered result of absence of QT from the epidermis of clever stem except. Let's speak about the clever stem. The clever stem is herpes stem. The herpes stem is very soft, elastic, and has no cork and has no, let's read the choices first. Number A, envision. Can I read the question again? Yes, I must read the question again to doesn't confused. All the following are considered the result of absence of QT from the epidermis of clever stem except. Number A, invasion of the pathogen organism into the epidermis cells. Invasion means attack. Number B, growth of fungi on the plant stem. No, it's not the answer. It will done. Formation of the cork tissue to cover the stem. Oh, here. Are the clever stem has a cork? No, it will not has a cork because it's not a woody stem. It's a herb stem. Loss of large amount of water, so the answer must be number C. Formation of cork tissue to cover the stem. No formation of cork in the clever stem because it's not a wooden stem. Let's go to question number 15. What is the role of macrophage in immunity? Here we speak about the immunity. Immunity is a very big part, but here we speak about the macrophage. What are the role of macrophage? Number E, they attack and engulf infected cells. Half of them is right, no, half of them are no. They engulf microbes and present their antigen to specialized cells C. They secrete enzymes that attack and destroy infected cells. D. They play an important role in the formation of antibodies. So the answer must be number B. Why? Why number B? Because it engulfs microbes. Macrophage engulf microbes and present their antigen to specialized cell. That's the rule of macrophage in immunity. That's their role. Engulf microbes. Then make antigen to specialized cell. To antigen to their, present them to another specialized cell. Let's go to question number 16. What are the type of cells affected by histamine at the site of injuries? Site of injuries means the attack of microbes from the outside that affected by histamine. Which of them are from the outside affected by histamine? The first one is basophil. It's inside the body in the bloodstream. Yes. Number B, macrophage. C, mast cells. The last one is somatic cells. Somatic cells that are affected by histamine because the injuries come from the outside. So the answer must be somatic cells. Somatic cells are affected by histamine because it's at the sites of injuries. Let's go to number 17. The question number 17 is, speak about immunity again. What is the role of complement in the immune system? Complement. What are complement of the immune system? The first choice is stimulate the production of antibody. Number B, lyse the membrane of microbes. C, lyse the membrane of infected cell. Number D, attract phagocyte cells to the site of the infection. The answer must be one of them only. Lyse the membrane of the microbes. Only lyse. Lysis means degenerate the microbes membrane. So what are the rule of complement the immune system? It must be lyse the membrane of the microbes only. Let's go to question number 18. Question number 18, the structure of DNA again. Why I said the structure of DNA again? Because it's a double strand and has two letters. One of them is phosphate sugar, the two sides, and the other is nitrogenous base. Let's go to see what the question needs. There are two labels, one of them 1 and 2. I will become it more bigger than that, but we read the question first. Number 18, the opposite drawing shows the structure of a piece of DNA molecule. Yes, that's a DNA molecule, a piece of them. If the percentage of the structure indicate by the number 2, structure indicate percentage of number 2 represent 22 of the structure of the double helix, 22 only, 22%. There are 50% for purine and 50% of pyrimidine. One of them has 22. Of the structure of the double helix, what is the percentage of thymine in these pieces? So the structure must be one of them. 28, 22, 44, or 56. Let's imagine bigger this figure. Number 2 is 22. Number 2 is 22. So the complement will be 28. 28. I will speak about the answer. Yes, thymine is 28 as the complement 1. So the answer must be 28. Let's go to question number 19. what is the result of non-separation of centrosome during the cell division in the graph stem. Where are the centrosome separate? In the cell division, there are a mitotic division. The mitotic division has many steps. One of them is splitting of the centrosome into two parts to make two chromatids. If they are not separated, what are the results? So we read the question again and then the choices. What is the result of non-separation? Results of non-separation. The centrosome is not separated into two parts, no chromatids are formed. Centromere during cell division in the graph stem. Number A, gamete and gene mutation. Gametes not here. Gametes not done at mitotic division. Gamete and chromosomal mutation, no, it's not. Gametes not found here. Somatic and chromosomal mutation, it will be that. Because somatic done the division in the somatic cell, it will be mitotic division. So we must read the last one, somatic and gene mutation. No gene mutation here, so the answer must be somatic and chromosomal mutation. Somatic because it's a mitotic division, non-separation of centromere, and the chromosomal mutation because there are this here, it will be change in the characters of the chromosomes. Let's go to question number 20. Question number 20, what are the evidence that protein is not genetic material? The protein is not a genetic material. What are the genetic material inside the cell? The genetic material inside the cell is the chromosome. What are the chromosome built of? The chromosome is consists of two chromatids. The two chromatids, each one of them are DNA, double strand or double helix, coiled on a protein. The protein is not a genetic material. What are the evidence here? Let's read the choices, then decide. Number A, it enters into the composition of the chromosome. It's not an evidence. Number B, it consists of 20 types of nucleic acid. No, it's a characters of the protein, but it's not an evidence. Its quantity varies in somatic cells of the same species. Let's think. Its quantity is equal in somatic cell of different species. The answer must be C. C because the protein, its quantity varies in somatic cells of the same species. They are varies, not equal. So the answer must be C, that the protein, it's not the genetic material because they varies in somatic cell. Let's go to 21. 21, let's read 21. What is the result of having more than one codon for most amino acid in the genetic code? What is the result that having more than one codon, I have more than one copies? What are the result of this? Let's read the choices. Number A, reducing the negative effect of gene mutation, increasing the diversity of protein, reducing the negative effect of chromosomal mutation, translating the same codon into more than one amino acid. The answer must be number A, reducing a negative effect of gene mutation, because I have more than copy. More than copy. If one copy is failed or go to mutation, the other is found. I have it, so I reducing the negative effect of gene mutation. Let's go to number 22. 22, we have a figure. The figure here is about a type of RNA and another type of RNA. Where are they found? That's the questions. Let's read the question. Where are the two structures indicated by the letter A and D constructed respectively? Constructed, that means formed. Constructed, that means built. Number A and number D. Nucleus and nucleolus. First, A, nucleus, found in the nucleus, or constructed. Constructed or made in the nucleus. And the other one is D, in nucleolus. Let's read of them. Yes, read all of them. Number B, nucleus, cytoplasm, nucleus A, nucleus, and the other in cytoplasm, no. Cytoplasm and nucleolus, cytoplasm, the messenger RNA doesn't constructing in the cytoplasm. Number D, nucleolus and nucleolus, they are found or constructing in the same place. No, the answer. Oh, that's a big figure about A, messenger RNA and ribosome. So the answer must be nucleus. The messenger RNA constructing at the nucleus and the ribosomes are constructing at the nucleolus. Yes, that's the answer. Let's go to question number 23. Question number 23 is a code. I'm afraid about the code. Let's go to what the question asks about. What is the sequence of DNA from which messenger RNA is transcribed but not translated into amino acid? النوت هنا بتقول that the arrow indicate the direction of translation process. If it done one of them, it will not translate it. Why? Because it will form. Let's read it and then answer. Number A, TCT, ATA, TTT, CCT. Let's go to the answer directly and go to Y. The answer is B, because there are a code. What this code, when are transcribed, it will not translate it, because ACT, it will become UGA. What the meaning of UGA? It will become stop codon. All of them are stop codon. That's the answer. Why? They are stop codon which stop the translated process. Yes. Let's go to question number 24. Question, that's the answer of 23. That's number B. It will be stop codon. Number 24. Let's go to earth science, geology. Let's read all these questions. The question in geology is very, very, very long here. But some of these questions are very short and I like them, the short one. Let's go to number 24. The following diagram represents a three-dimensional model of Earth's crust and the part of mantle. The zone A, that's the zone A. B, C, D, a part of Earth's crust. A, B, C, D, a part of Earth's crust. That's a volcanic mountain chain in the South America continent level. Sea level, continent sea level. سلاسل جبلية بركانية في قارة أمريكا الجنوبية. توضح مستوى سطح البحر، بها جزء من مستوى سطح البحر. That's one. Let's read the question again. The following diagram represents the three-dimensional model of the Earth's crust and part of mantle. The zone A, B, C, D are part of Earth's crust and mantle. Which of the following statement correctly express zone A, B, C, D? Each of them are represent a zone. B is made of basaltic sima rocks. B is the basaltic sima rocks. And C represent solid lithospheric rocks. Solid lithospheric rocks, number C. I think that's not the answer. Zone A and B are represent Earth's crust. A and B are Earth's crust, and zone C and D represent the upper part of mantle. C and D upper part of mantle. Zone A is made up of granitic sial rocks, and zone D is like the fluid iron and magnesium silicate. Maybe D. Zone A and B are made up of solid rocks that are denser than the rocks of ductile fluid B and D. I means the answer is number C, because zone A is made up of granitic sial rocks. Zone A is a granitic sial rocks, and zone D is a fluid iron magnesium silicate. Yes, that number D. That's the answer. The answer is C. It is, I prefer this information about these rocks because they are many layers. One of them is the right one. Let's go to earth science. Another earth science question. Here there are 25. Study the provide diagram, then answer the following structure X, Y, Z represent respectively. In this question, I translate them into English. صخور نارية, it is igneous rocks. حجر رملي, limestone, sandstone rocks. الحجر الجيري, limestone. There are draw here in this figure, and الحجر الطيني mudstone, and each of them has symbols. Let's go to the question again. Study the provide diagram, then answer the following structure X, Y, Z represent respectively. Surface of non-conformity, anticline fault or normal fault. Respectively X, Y, Z. X is surface of unconformity, Y anticline fault, Z is normal fault. Number B is angular unconformity surface, Y anticline fault, Z reverse fault. C disconformity surface, D number X, that's one. Yes, syncline faults, D, Y. Reverse fault is Z. Angular nonconformity surface is X, that's one. No. Syncline faults, that's number Y. No. Normal faults, number Z. That means the angular unconformity, it will be X. And anticline faults, that will be number Y. And the verse fault, it will be number Z. That's the right answer. Let's go to 26. Question number 26 is about earth science. Let's read the question and decide the answer. When the transportation factor loses its speed, the transportation factors lose its speed, it must fall down his carriage. The process that resulted directly is sedimentation, metamorphism, crystallization, liquefaction. Which one is losing their speed? It will fall down what they carried. So the answer must be sedimentation. That's the answer. Let's go to the question number 27. Let's read the question. The question is too tall and has many rows. Let's go to read it carefully. Two of the main components of Earth behave like fluid. What are the fluid? Fluid is a liquid and a gas are together. Two of the main components of the Earth behave like fluid. They share the presence of iron in both of them. But the first has convection current. It will be move. Huh? Convection current means that move. And the second has very high pressure. And the other has high pressure. So we speak about two layers in the Earth. What are they respectively? One of them has convection current, the first one, and the other is high pressure, has high pressure, knowing that the fluid are liquid and gas. The continental crust and the inner core, no, the inner core has more pressure, yes, and a asthenosphere, and the outer core, number C, oceanic crust and the outer core, and D, asthenosphere and inner core. I think the answer is B. B because the first one, asthenosphere, has convection current and the outer core has high pressure. So the answer will be B. Let's go to question number 28. Question number 28 speak about the crystals. There are two types of crystal here, number Y and X. They will compare between them and give us many notes about them. Let's read the question. Study the previous figure that represent two crystal systems. Let's go to read the choices, then choose the correct answer. Number X, crystals that tetragonal system. Y, hexagonal system. Tetra means 4. Hexagonal means 6. Let's count them and go to the answer directly. We have 4 faces. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 2x. 4. Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hexa. Let's go to the answer. Read it first and go to the answer. X, crystal of tetragonal system. Y is hexagonal. Hexagonal is right. Tetra, 4. X, crystals of orthorhombic system. Y, trigonal, 3. No. X, crystal of the cubic system. Cubic system has the same axis. Hexagonal system is 6. X, crystal of the tetragonal system, and Y, trigonal system. Tetra, 4, tri, 3. So the answer must be crystals of the tetragonal system, Y, hexagonal system. That's mean tetra, 4, and Y is hexa, 6. Let's go to question number 29. Question number 29 has a figure. This figure or this picture about crystals. Where their crystals come from? It comes from the kidney stones from the living organism body. Let's go to read the question and answer. In front of you, a picture of kidney stones made of calcium oxalate crystals. Are these stones considered a mineral? What are the mineral? Mineral is the building unit of rocks, not inside the living organism. Let's read the choices, then decide the answer. Number E, they considered a mineral because they have distinct crystalline shape. No, it will not. They are considered a mineral because they have a specific chemical composition. No. C, they are not considered a mineral because they are manufactured. They are made by. Number D, they are not considered a mineral because they are organic. Yes, that's it, organic. They are made inside the living organism body, so the answer must be number D. They are not considered a mineral because they are organic one. They are made inside the kidney. They are kidney stones made by calcium carbonate crystals. Let's go to question number 30. I like short questions. Let's go to read it. All of the following describe the luster of mineral except that it is. I like luster. I like diamonds as a lusters. Metallic, glassy, transparent, and dusty. All of them are luster except transparent. It's not a luster. Let's go to question number 31. 31 has a graph. X, Y, Z, L. A long question. Let's go to answer them. Study the previous figure that express the approximate percentage of silica. Here, silica is talking. Let's go to silica. What are silica formed of? They are formed from the sand. All the sand made of silica. Let's go to igneous rocks. In igneous rocks, choose the correct arrangement of rocks X, Y, Z, L in order from X to L. Let's go to X is granite, Y andesite, Z basalt, comatite is L. Which of them has the largest percentage of silica? The largest one is L. It must be, let's read, then answer at last. Peridotite, I'm sorry. Peridotite, gabbro, diorite, rhyolite. Number C, microgranite, microdiorite, basalt, dolerite. Number D, granite, basalt, andesite, and comatite. Let's answer, then we discuss the answer. The answer me. Peridotite X, it has the less amount or the less percentage of silica. So, gabbro, it is increased in silica. Diorite has most of them, and the other is the largest ratio of silica is rhyolite. It's number L. So the answer must be number B. Let's go to 32. 32 question speak about some of the living organism. Some living organism is foraminifera. Let's read the question, then answer. Question number 32 is earth science again. Let's read the question and decide the answer. What type of rocks does foraminifera contribute to its formation? Let's go to read the choices. Number A, organic sedimentary rocks. I think it. Chemical sedimentary rocks. C, surface igneous rocks. D, foliar metamorphic rocks. Yes, the answer is A, organic sedimentary rocks. Let's go to the question number 33. Let's go to question with 2 marks. This question must read carefully and write carefully and choose carefully to get 2 marks. Let's go to number 33. Speak about Q10 and Cyprine. Q10 and Cyprine, they are precipitation that precipitate on the living organism cell. Where are they precipitate? They are precipitate in the plant cell only, not in animal. because they give. Let's read the question first. What is the main role of Q10 and cyprin in the plant? Main roles. I ask about the role of cyprin and Q10 in the plant cell. Number A, maintaining the shape of the cell wall. It's not only their roles. Maintaining their shape may be cellulose made. Providing support for vascular tissue. Let's read. C, acting impermeable of water resistance barrier. Yes, they are impermeable. Doesn't allow the passage of substances from outside to inside. Identifying the substances that enter or exit the plant cell. No, that's not their function. This function about the cell membrane, not a cell wall, because Q10 and cyprin found on the cell wall, so the answer must be acting impermeable and water resistance barrier. That's protect the cell from any other living organism that attack them as fungi or bacteria, and other main roles. Let's go to question number 34. Oh, that's an easy question with 2 marks. Let's go to the other easy question. 34. Which of the following hormone is secreted to regulate the need of the body cell for energy? Energy. I will found the assumption of food, assimilation of food. How we eat and grow. How we eat and forming a muscle. How to eat and go to energy. Which gland? The gland is thyroid gland. So the hormone must be, let's read it first. Which of the following hormone is secreted to regulate needs of the body cells for energy? Number 1, adrenaline. It's not for energy. Number C, insulin. Number D, glucagon. Number B is thyroxine. It must be thyroxine. I keep it for the last one, the last choice. It's thyroxine, because thyroid gland is responsible for go to the food to energy or the food to build. Let's go to question number 35. Question number 35. The characteristics that distinguish the apple fruit is. What are the apple fruit? Apple fruit is a false fruit. Let's read the choices, then decide the answer. It is formed from one of the part of the flower except ovary. Let's read. Number B, it is produced by pollination without fertilization. It's not. C, it's produced by fusion of ovule integuments with the ovary wall. It is formed from the ovary that has increased in size and stored food. The answer is number A. So I told you, you must read. Maybe the answer is not number A. It is formed from one of the part of the flower except ovary. The apple fruit except ovary. Don't forget this. Let's go to question number 36. Question number 36. What happened during the coloning process? The coloning process is done inside some living organism. Let's go to read the answer. The answer is 4 choices, long choices. We must decide which of them is the answer. Number A, putting the nucleus of an egg cell instead of the nucleus of somatic cells. It will not make coloning. Number B, putting the nucleus of somatic cell instead of nucleus of egg. Let's read. Number C, putting the nucleus 2N of somatic cell instead of the nucleus of the sperm. Let's read. Putting the nucleus 2N of the somatic cell instead of the nucleus of an egg? It's the answer. We put 2N of somatic cell instead of nucleus of an egg to make colony. Let's go to question number 37. After the birth of fetus, what happened to the placenta? What are the function of the placenta? The placenta is found inside the uterus. The placenta secrete hormone. The placenta make nutrition for the embryo. Where the placenta go after delivery? Where? It will go out. Let's go. We must read it first. It, number A, it gradually degenerated and decreased in size. No, it will not stay at the uterus after delivery. Number B, it's separated from the uterine wall and expelled. Number C, it disintegrated and tears with uterine wall. No, it adheres. Adheres means contact to the uterine wall and fuses with it. No, no, no. The answer will be it separated the urine and expelled out after delivery. Let's go to the answer. The answer must be B. It's separated from the uterine wall and it's expelled. Let's go to question number 38. Question number 38 is speak about the immunity. The immunity, there are many many types of immunity. One of them is innate immunity and the other is acquired immunity. Let's read the question first. What is the difference between innate immunity and acquired immunity? There are a comparison between them. We found the answer by reading these choices. The number A, innate immunity represent an internal immune response, while required immune work according to two separate mechanisms. No, it's not the answer. Number B, innate immunity is present since birth. Yes, it will. While acquired immunity developed after exposure to the pathogen. Yes, 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 yes. But we must read. Innate immunity work against all pathogen. No. Some pathogen cannot innate immunity go over them. While acquired immunity works against virus only. No, that's not one. Innate immunity takes longer to respond than acquired immunity. No, the answer must be number B. B, innate immunity is present since birth. That's found with the fetus. And while acquired immunity developed after exposure to the pathogen. That's acquired immunity. I will get it by exposure to many pathogens. Let's go to question number 39. 39, what cells TS cell bind to after eliminating the microbe? Let's read the choices. Number A, plasma B cells and carcinogenic cells. Number B, T helper cell, B cells and natural killer. Number C, macrophage and cytotoxic cell, T cell. D, T helper cell and B cells and cytotoxin toxic T cells. Which of them bind with TS after eliminating the microbes? The answer will be all of them. T helper, B cell and cytotoxic T cells. That's bind to after eliminating the microbes with the TS. Let's go to the question number 40. Question number 40 is speak about DNA again. Let's go to study the figure. When we study the figure has more numbers, more than one. One is about the bond here. 2 is about the bond here. 3 is about the bond here. 4 is about not bond. Let's go to the question and read it carefully. 40, study the opposite drawing and then determine which number indicates the bond that connects the building blocks of the molecule to each other. Building blocks. Building blocks. What are the DNA building? The DNA built of glucose and sugar and phosphate. Not glucose, I'm sorry. Sugar and phosphate. What are the question asked for? The question asked for a bond. Bond connect the building blocks. Bond, not a structure. Let's go again. Where are the bonds? Here is a structure. Number 4 is a structure. It's pointed to a carbon atom. 1 is a bond, but not bond the building blocks. 3 is a bond, but not bond between the building blocks. So the building blocks, it will be 2. It is 2. It's a covalent bond that bind between the sugar and phosphate group. So the answer 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, it will be 2. The answer, it will be number B. So it is a bond between the blocks. Let's go to question number 41. The question number 41 represent amoeba genome. Amoeba. Let's read the question first. Which of the following represent the amoeba genome? Amoeba genome. What are the genome? It is the number of chromosome or DNA or gene found in the living organism. What is amoeba? Amoeba eukaryotic or prokaryotic? Amoeba has a nucleus with nuclear membrane. It is eukaryotic, not a prokaryotic. Let's go to the answer. What of them are represent the amoeba genome? Number A, nucleotide sequence that build the protein? No. Nucleotide sequence that contribute to building ribosomes? Nucleotide sequence found in the chromosome? Nucleotide sequence that build RNA? I think the answer, you know it before I speak about it. It will be a nucleotide sequence found in the chromosomes because it's eukaryotic living organism which have chromosomes that found inside the nucleus and contains a sequence of nucleotide and found on the chromosome. Let's go to question number 42. What is the similarity between DNA hybridization and recombination DNA? Let's read the choices and then answer. Number A, both break hydrogen and the covalent bond. Both of them are break hydrogen bond and the covalent bond. Number B, both occur when the temperature is raised to 100. C, both require ligation enzyme. D, both produce double strand of DNA. So the answer, you know it. It is both produce double strand of DNA. Both of them are produced double strand of DNA. It is the hybridization and recombination. Let's go to question number 43. Question number 43 speak about the earth science. All of the following are true about rock, crystal, and amethyst, except there are a comparison between crystal and amethyst. They both have the same color. Let's read. B, they both have the same scratchy color. No. C, they both have the same hardness. No. They are different in hardness. They both have the same mineral composition. No. So the answer, it will be number A. They have the same color. Let's go to question number 44. Question number 44 speak about earth science again. Let's go study the previous rocks. The previous rocks are 3 types of rocks, X, Y, Z. It is a limestone, sandstone, and gneiss. Study the previous rocks samples and choose the correct answer. The metamorphic rocks of X, we find or search for the metamorphic rocks. Y, the mineral that form Y. The rocks equivalent to original rocks Z. So the first one, X, metamorphic, and Y, mineral, and equivalent to original rocks Z. They are, let's read: granite, quartzite, marble. Quartzite, rhyolite, marble. Calcite, quartz, rhyolite, marble, quartz, rhyolite. Let's go to the answer and then I will discuss it with you. The first one is metamorphic rocks X, it must be marble. Metamorphic means that it change from sedimentary rocks to metamorphic rocks by pressure or other any process, pressure or chemical substances which form it. So the marble, it is the metamorphic rocks. Quartz, it is one of the mineral. Mineral, it is the building unit of the rocks. It will be quartz. The last one is equivalent of original rocks, it rhyolite. So the answer, it will be D, marble, quartz, rhyolite. Let's go to the essay question. The essay question must be read carefully and answer with writing. Let's go to question number 45. Question number 45, it is a new story. Let's read it and think carefully. Calculate the number of times the second mitotic division occurred. We calculate number of times the second mitotic division occurred. Where the second mitotic division occurred? After fertilization. After or during fertilization? No, during fertilization. It must be the ovum fertilized. Let's read it again. Calculate the number of times the second meiotic division occurred in human who gave birth 3 times. Give birth 3 times, 3 times of fertilization. Calculate with me, 1, 2, 3, 3 times. Then keep it in your finger. Had 4 miscarriage. 4 miscarriage, that means another fertilization. 4 fertilization. This is the answer. Yes, let's go to read it again. Complete the reading and use the birth control pills for 150 days. Pills means hormone, means has no fertilization. So if they are 1,000, not 150 days, it will not make second meiotic division. So we calculate to what? To 7. How many times? 7. The answer, 7 times. Why? Because they are make fetus. They are make embryo. Even they miscarriage. Okay? Let's go to the question number 46. Question number 46, here process to make protein. There are 2 letters X and Y. X ribosomes, X and A. No, there are two letters X and A. The first one X is ribosomes, A is, let's go to answer. Study, read it first. Study the drawing that show one of the steps of protein synthesis. Yes, here is a protein synthesis, that the protein made of amino acids. Protein synthesis, then conclude. What is the name of the structure indicated by the letter X? Name of letter X is a ribosome. Attached with messenger RNA to make a protein. So, what are the other parts? Study the drawing that show one of the steps of protein synthesis, then conclude. Number B. B, Y transfer. RNA does not bind to the site indicated by the letter A. Why? They are not bind with A. Because A is represent stop codon. It is represent stop codon. Thanks. I wish you more luck. Thank you.